welcome to this off-the-shelf episode where we are going to pull tarot cards. And Kim's going to interpret them for us. All right. Leslie,
Do you want to go first?
Always. Yes.
Okay, so think about why you want one so bad, and then
I love it when you do this.
is something happening for you where you're like, I really need a spiritual message?
Yeah.
Okay. So think about that. I'm not telling you to reveal it to the world unless you want to, but think about that while I shuffle. And then when you feel comfortable, or when you feel like it's time anyways, maybe when you feel uncomfortable, that might be the best time. Tell me to stop and I'll reveal the card that we stopped on, which will be your card. That's how we'll pick, because we're obviously virtual, so you can't reach out and actually pick a card.
Okay, I'm ready to stop now.
Okay. And this was upside down.
Oh, always.
Is the Five of Pentacles. Ooh. So this is what it actually looks like.
Upside down is good though for Five of Pentacles.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So the Pentacles story is about Daedalus, and he makes stuff, and in the very beginning he makes some things, he's super proud of himself and it's great, and then in the four his nephew comes along, and his nephew can also make things, and instead of being like, awesome, now we can use each other to fuel each other and motivate, there's some challenge or whatever, he gets all freaked out and holds on to all his money and is like competition, I'm done or something. And so in the Five of Pentacles, I believe he's killed his nephew and is sneaking away. That's why he looks like this. That's what's going on. He's like, oh, I hope nobody knows that it was me.
He looks
Maybe this is on topic with when Dad killed Mom.
Games.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he's killed his nephew. So familial.
He's trying not to get caught.
He looks like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
It's the 5. So usually when we're talking about numbers, the 5 is the middle, but in the middle, that's when the chaos happens. Most of the 5s of all of the suits are kind of, I guess, maybe even the climax of the story, and then kind of the
catalyst for change, kind of.
The conflict appears. That's
the
going
peak,
to turn the plot.
kind of like the peak in action, I guess. Because stuff still happens in the 6 and the 7 and stuff, and at the very end it's kind of like a climax too, because usually it's the completion of a cycle and then a new cycle begins, so that can also be viewed as a middle, you know what I mean, because it's right in between a beginning and an end. But anyways, and Pentacles represent your tangible things, so your work, your money, your house, your stuff, right? Whereas Cups, which is the other feminine suit, that's more about intangible stuff like relationships and emotions and communication. So the other thing that Pentacles can mean though is your self-worth. That's one part where it kind of crosses over between the tangible and intangible. It's all feminine energy. And so, and it was upside down too. And upside down sometimes just means that the message of the card is more challenging, or there's more delays in the way of whatever the moral of the story is. Or it could mean you need to turn this card around so that it's upright, so that it it's advice to you, but you're not quite there yet. So turn the card around so it's a true instead of an upside down.
Yeah.
So I guess one thing that I want to say is it's he faced his fear. He may not have faced his fear in the most approved way because he eliminated it.
Yeah.
But
Maybe try not killing next time.
Because it's the 5, he's on his way to the end. In the end, he's good. He's stable and has all these pentacles, and so by going through this, even if, so I guess but it's not literally obviously murder. In the story, it's Greek mythology, right? This is a mythic tarot deck, so it's going to be dramatic like that, right? But I think that the point is that he faced his fear, even if it was in a way that isn't the best way, but he did it nonetheless. And now he can get past it and he moves on to be successful. And so I would say for you, if I don't know if there was a situation that you feel you maybe mishandled, and I feel the tarot for this is saying whatever, like you handled it anyway. And so it's okay to continue to move forward and grow. Like it's okay for you to leave.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Like it's okay for you
Oh,
to leave
great.
whatever's happening, like, right. Like whatever that judgment is of yourself, because that's like that self-worth piece. And so I feel like
That's
it's
perfect.
like there's a stickiness there, right? Because I'm still obsessing about how I handled that and like whether it was right or wrong or
Yes,
whatever.
like how I got there. Yeah.
yeah.
that
Like
really
what even led me
rings
to
true.
this? Okay, good.
Whatever led me to that, whatever. Yeah, it's over now. You can move forward.
Yes. And like, don't waste your time judging yourself
Judging
on
the
how you
past,
dealt
yeah.
with it. Exactly. Like
I love that.
Yeah, it was a piece, like it contributed to who you are today, and it'll continue to make you grow moving forward as long as
I
you're
love
able to
that.
move forward instead of staying stuck in it.
Sure
Right?
hope so. I
Yeah.
sure hope so.
Because he does have that cloak over. So it's like he's not proud, you know what I mean? And he is
I'm not
kind
proud.
of
Yeah.
hiding himself, but it's okay. Like in the end, he's not hiding himself anymore. So you don't have to be ashamed, I guess. Whatever you've done.
Oh my God.
Leah.
Yeah. My word was going to be ashamed. I've been, swimming in ashamed. So that's perfect.
Yeah. So it's telling
Maybe
you
your
like
id and ego are battling.
at odds.
They sure are.
Yeah.
They sure are.
They sure are. Yeah. That's perfect. I love it.
So do you feel like it was relevant, helpful, insightful
Super
at
relevant.
all? Okay.
Yeah, I can do a post and an interruption or something so that you can do someone else. Otherwise, it's going to be me rattling on.
Oh, cool though. That would be
Okay,
cool
yeah.
if we had a
Okay,
little
great.
interruption to say our
Peekaboo
assessments.
reveal of what I was focusing on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
what you
Or
thought about
interruption reveal.
and
Yeah.
how you really feel. You could all be like, "It's fine, yeah, good," and then in your
Fine,
interruption, you'd be
whatever.
like, that was
KJ, thanks for
garbage.
that.
She doesn't know what she's
Thanks.
talking about.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Okay, great.
Book interrupted.
Hey everybody, so another interruption which I feel absolutely fine sharing with you guys and the world, because the more places I'm accountable, the better it is that in reference to the off the shelf where KJ pulled tarot cards and I got the upside down 5 of Pentacles, the thought I was holding in my head concerned kind of working through what I've been working through for a short time now is my sobriety. And you may or may not know that I am sober now, and I'm in a certain anonymous program, and I'm working with the sponsor, and I'm in the really infantile stages of doing that work, and it is incredibly challenging, and it not having alcohol to lean on, which I've been leaning on quite heavily for the last few years, has brought a lot of emotions to the surface because, you know, I was drowning them in booze. So sadly, those days are over for me, or happily, those days are over for me. And it's been really hard, but the Pentacles one really made me feel good that it was at 5, because at least I'm halfway through there. And certainly my self-worth, which came up in the reading, has been really something I've been really processing. I've been feeling a lot of shame. I've been feeling a lot of self-worth just in the way I have taken care of myself, or lack of taking care of myself. So that's kind of, that really rang true to me. And yeah, I'm hoping that like the card kind of ends up in the 10 of Pentacles, that it'll all come to a good fruition and the journey will be worth the juice will be worth the squeeze. Anyways, thanks for chatting today, and that's my interruption, and that's all I gotta say about that. Bye guys.
Book interrupted.
Ashley,
Yeah, I can go next. Yeah, I'm down.
you want to go?
Okay, so
Okay.
think about what you want to think about, and we already know the tarot is going to tell you whatever you need to know anyway. So,
Okay.
but when you're ready, just tell me to stop, and I'll take the deck or the card that's on the top at that. Whoa, the card just flew out.
Oh, I'll take that
That's
one.
your card.
That's my
it's-
card. Yes.
Card.
You're gonna be so excited.
Okay.
Well, I mean, because of, I can't even remember what we were talking about, but like whatever we were formerly talking about. So it's the Ace of Cups.
Okay.
We're talking about monarch butterflies.
Yeah.
We were
Aphrodite.
talking about,
That's what I was thinking about when she told me to think about something.
yeah, because that's about a new relationship. Like, but
Oh my
it's
God.
also like so new that you don't even know what it is. The best
Oh.
way that, like, it's hard for me to like verbalize it with the Ace of Cups, but like with the Ace of Wands,
Mhm.
the way that it shows up, like that's like a new adventure or a new idea. And so like with the wands, you just have if it's an ace energy, it's like a general sense of dissatisfaction. Like you're not even sure what's bugging you or what needs to change or what you're going to do, but it's like this whiff of like it's incoming kind of thing. And that's the same thing with the ace, right? Because it's an ace. You
Yeah.
need it to be a 2 in order for the energy to double, and then a focus is determined. So it's not,
Right.
there's no focus yet. It's usually a new relationship, and and it can be like a creative project. Like it's like
Oh
the
my God.
birth of something new. So like a creative project, a friendship, a romance, a relationship with yourself. Like you could understand yourself or love yourself in a different way moving forward.
Oh my gosh.
Cups is
Wow.
communication, relationships, emotion. So it's all like that water energy. So
Mm.
it's really nice. It's an exciting card. It's the beginning of a cycle. So like
Oh
gonna
my
be
God. I need that so bad.
you're gonna be like an infant on this journey, right? Like it's the very beginning. So
I love that so much, especially with moving. Are you kidding? That was totally meant for me.
when are
It's
you
perfect
moving?
for spring. Yeah.
I'm hoping to move. Okay, I'll say it on the podcast here, and then when we film next time, I'll have an update if that'll be true or not.
Okay.
I'm hoping May 1st. Fingers crossed though. We'll see. I just decided this literally 2 days ago. To make it for May 1st. And I know that's like, so we'll see, if not June 1st.
Okay.
Are you
well, fair
trying to
enough.
move a house, or you're moving cities, or you're moving countries?
Yeah, sorry, I live in Edmonton right now, and I'm
Oh.
trying to move back to Penticton, like where Kim lives.
Oh.
So I'm following her. I'm a stalker. I'm obsessed.
I welcome it.
Number
Ashley
one
only.
fan here.
Ashley only people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stalkers. Ashley
So I'm looking to move because I feel like I need to start something new, like
Ah.
for myself, not for other people. So that, oh wow. That
Perfect.
fits
Yeah,
very
like
well.
relationship with the self.
I
That's
love
cool.
that.
Because that's what this is, like feeling like that, but not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
knowing like how is this new? Like what am I,
Yeah.
what's new about
And that
it? We
just
don't know
flew
yet.
out too.
Yes, I was shuffling and it flopped out. And I was
Yes.
like, we'll keep this card out. But then
Oh,
you were
that
like, no,
is
I'm
so
taking it out.
cool.
Do you have a place? Because I feel
Oh.
like that's the problem.
Oh, so no, I don't.
But
have
you
a
know enough
place.
people.
That's the
like-
thing, like, because I go back to the reservation, I'll just keep hanging out at people's houses.
Yeah.
until I
Like you
figure it out.
like that's not as big of a problem for you as it would be for like a brand newbie coming to this. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Exactly right. And honestly, like this past year, I've really focused on living a minimalist lifestyle. So everything I own, except outside of my bed, can fit inside of my car. So like, I'm not really worried. I can
Excellent.
sleep in my car.
I
you know,
love
like
that.
I got a porta potty to go. I'm a nomad. Like I'll plop a squat in your front yard. So
Well, watch out.
Yeah.
So don't have her over.
Yeah, if you see a silver SUV that's not leaving,
It's me. It's not leaving.
Yeah.
What's this car that's sticking around?
Yeah, I kind of like going places without having a set thing, like just figure it out when it's there.
I love
So,
that.
Yeah, I think it'll
Okay.
be fun.
So who is next?
Mare. Team Mare. Okay.
Okay, tell me when you're ready for the stopping mare.
Stop.
This is yours, but it was upside down. Ace of Pentacles.
Oh.
Mm.
Does that mean I'm going to get some money? Because that would be really great. So we've had a very
Possibly.
expensive couple months.
It is the beginning of something new like that again. So it could be a project that could come to fruition, or it was upside down though. So it could also mean
losing more money.
challenges
Oh, no.
with money. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, look it upside down.
Uh-oh. I like almost killed my money plant, so that's not great.
Oh no.
That was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't good. I shouldn't have bought that. I don't want to know. Don't tell me I'm bad with
Why is
money.
it wilted?
Planned?
But it still is a beginning nonetheless. So like this could be saying, don't start something about money right now. Like, because it's upside down, it's just like, wait a month, or like, wait, like if you have a question about like, should we do this now? Like, and you even said like, it's already been I've been spending too much lately. Like, I wish I'd like to have some now instead of spending it. This card could be saying like, if there's something else you're considering, is that worth spending money on this time or right now? Maybe wait, maybe reconsider, maybe double check. Not definitely no, because it's still the beginning of money and stuff and whatever, but because it's upside down, it really might be like, don't do it until summer or whatever, or winter. Like, I don't know. I'm just
Or
making
tax
up.
season is
Yeah,
over.
like I'm just making up a
Tax.
scenario. So I don't know what the timeline might be that would be reasonable for doing and waiting to do at a different time. Bases are kind of hard because they are like a whiff of an idea.
Whiff.
Like they're not
Yeah.
even a full idea, but it's about stuff, money, work. Like, should I take that job? Upside down, like, are you like, because maybe you are feeling like that, like I've spent too much money, maybe I should pick up that temporary position or that contract. It might be like, no, don't do it right now. Like, you might feel the push to do it, but don't.
That's totally
Or-
what would happen. Like, if somebody offered me a position, I'd be like, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
I don't
considering like if you're feeling in a position where more is going out than coming in than you would like, then you might be
Yeah.
like, well, that's easy, I'll just pick up, whatever. But if it's like this, and
know.
it's at least calling
No.
you to assess,
Caution.
right? Yeah, because you're
Caution.
like, okay, like I could get more money, but also that it's like, but then I'd have less time, and maybe that is more important at this time, right?
I was thinking about, because I wasn't thinking about money, I was thinking about my health. So that's interesting
Mm.
in the like context of health.
It's
Right?
about
Like,
'cause
maybe
it's-
don't worry about the money. Don't start a new project for money if you're worried about your health or whatever.
Right, like that's valid,
Mhm.
totally valid. And
Mhm.
also, while it's about stuff like your house, your job, your whatever, it's also about self-worth, which when you tie it in there too, could make you not self-worth sounds a little bit too extreme, but could make you take a job, right? Because I'm not doing enough, or who am I? Like, where's my identity? Like, a lot of people tie a piece of who they are to what they do.
Yeah,
Right?
I totally do that.
Yeah,
That's like
so
totally me.
okay, great.
Great, done. Easy peasy. Hey, look, we're blowing through these.
So, Schweitz, do you want to go or no? We've got time.
can have
Oh,
one.
if you have time, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, okay,
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I am
So
shuffling.
you know,
you
Sarah,
Wait, I
tell
gotta
me.
think of something. I don't. Okay, let
That's
me
okay.
think
You
of-
don't even have to think of anything. You can literally be
Okay.
like, what do I need to know? And
Okay,
because the
that's
tarot
okay.
does.
All right. Stop.
Okay. Oh, see the 10 of Pentacles. So this is where that Leah card is going to end up, just so you know. So that shameful man that's running away in the night eventually gets it all. So this is really great for you,
Yay.
Schweitz.
Amazing.
Yay.
Wonderful.
The
Get
10
it
of
all,
Pentacles. I
finally.
mean, this just makes sense with what you already
You just got the
revealed.
promotion.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
so much sense with your
Yes.
career journey, dude.
Yeah, like your
Yeah.
hard work has paid off.
Yeah.
This is like symbolic of stability. Like it's more
Awesome.
stable.
You're gonna get a small yellow horse.
yeah.
I really want one.
What
Little
is
mini
it? I
one?
don't know. Oh.
Cool.
And like this guy's
Great.
like supporting his family. You know what I mean? Like he's finally accomplished. It's like stability is like really kind of the key word for the 10 of Pentacles. It's the end of a cycle. So all the hard work and effort you've put in, like your exams, all the knowledge you've gained, like it's brought
Yeah.
you to this point. And it's great. You can celebrate. You
Great.
are like you
Right.
have enough money. This also is because this is the end, like check done. It does mean a new beginning is like right around the corner. So hopefully you enjoy your promotion for a while before you go looking at the next thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what this is all about. Like that's literally the fruits of his labor are there, right?
Cool.
It's like
I was originally thinking job, and I was like, oh, I should ask about the job. And I was like, no, I don't want to ask because I don't want to know if
I
it's
want
going
to
to be
celebrate.
bad.
Right? You
And
want to
so
celebrate.
I
You
was
feel like
great.
it's worth
Yeah.
it.
And I
Yeah.
was like, if she says something bad, then I'm not going to want to associate it with work. So
This doesn't seem
Oh,
like
yeah.
bad for work at all. This seems like really
Yeah.
happy, stable, like supported, like completion, like you're proud, you earned it, celebrate about it. Like it's a cause for celebration because you did it. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. It's accomplishment, all of that.
Such a
Yeah,
good
that's
card
a
for you.
super exciting one.
Awesome.
Congrats.
thanks. I'm glad I told you to pick a card.
I also like that we did the Pentacles story kind of in like short form.
Yes. Right? Because we got
Totally.
an ace, a 5, and a 10. There you go. Like it's the
Yeah.
highlight reel of the Pentacles.
Now, Sarah,
highlight.
you need a major
Awesome.
arcana or you need a cup, Sarah. So
All
work
right.
on that.
She's
you
gonna get
channeling?
like a major arcana or a,
A
sword.
moon. It's
Those
the
are her
moon.
favorite
The
cards.
moons.
Okay, stop.
Here's the problem. She was thinking about the moon. She's trying not to think about the moon,
This
but
is
she
as
did.
good as the as good
Is
as
it
the
a page?
It's the Hanged Man.
Oh, what does that mean? Oh God.
Oh,
It's like voluntary sacrifice is like the key words of this card. It's the story of Prometheus. And so what Prometheus did was he stole fire from the gods and gave it to man. And then the rest of the gods were really mad about it because I guess that was something that helped keep gods at god status. And so they punished him, and his sentence was to hang on the side of that mountain and have his insides eaten out, I think by an eagle every day. So
Or a
every
raven or
day
something, yeah.
he would like lie there, and then a bird would come and eat out his intestines and
Insides.
liver and everything. And then every night it would regenerate so that it could just happen again the next day.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like being a
Oh,
mom
God.
a little bit.
brutal.
Part of it though is like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like it's worth the struggle. And this is a major arcana card. So like where everybody else got minor arcana cards, which appear as one out of a series of like 1 to 10, like a deck of cards, and the 1 to the 10, as we saw with the Pentacles, tells us a complete story. The whole story is in this card. They're usually pretty meaningful. Like they carry more weight in the tarot than just the minors. Another thing that I remember about this card is that it's got some like opposite energy to it too. Like whatever you're going for, like don't go for it in the way you normally would. Kind of like, and the example they use is like, oh, you want to really ask that person out on a date. They're more likely to go out on you go out. They're more likely to go down on you. Just kidding. They're more likely to go out with you if you don't ask them. Like they're more likely to say, I can't remember what it was, but it's like opposite like that. Like you assume the easiest, most logical way to get from A to B, if it's that date situation, is just to ask the person. But the Hanged Man is kind of like, no, don't do that. Like wait, I guess, delay your gratification. Again, the key word is voluntary sacrifice. So it is worth it, but also it may not feel like it. There could be questioning, like, what am I doing? Like hanging around here every day, getting my liver eaten out. Like, so, but in the end,
She go out with
Prometheus
that
is
person
released.
instead.
Yeah, he's released eventually, and it was
Yeah.
all worth it. And
Yeah.
the journey
Well,
was
maybe he can eat something
all
else
worth the
out, right?
journey.
Yeah.
And he's like celebrated as a god by the people for giving him fire, and
Yeah.
it was all worth it. But yeah, I hate that card's just like patience too. Like,
Yeah.
just wait it out.
Yeah.
That card gives me mom vibes, like how moms give everything to their kid, to their household. They give it all, and then every night they go to bed, they replenish, and it happens again.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I assume being a mom, you're like, damn, that was worth it, you know?
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Until
It's
they're
kind of
like
like
30.
this.
Well,
So you're like,
yes.
"Phew, oh, they turned out to be nice. Great.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that
Makes
when
me
I read
happy.
the 4% fix on the last episode. How I read
Yes.
like put your oxygen mask on first and plan and strategize and whatever, and it'll be all good.
Yeah.
It feels like that. Like put your oxygen mask on first and wait it out.
I still feel
I
like
put
that's a
on my
key too,
oxygen
actually,
mask.
because like while I keep on saying voluntary sacrifice, I feel like there's something to be said for Prometheus never dies. He always just has that painful experience. So, and then in concert with the put your oxygen mask on first, I would say like caution about like sacrificing yourself to the point of actually dying. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that. So that's not a traditional interpretation of this card, but like I said, with what you opened the book to, and that you are a mom, and that you would like be a personality who might sacrifice yourself away completely.
I like how you said personality. I like that a lot. I really like that. You're a person.
You've got all that
ality.
ality.
You're a
to your
person
persons.
first, but then your ality is so that.
Mm.
I
So
like
I
that a
would
lot.
say that that's something to be thought about too with this card. Like
Yeah, I
it's
can see
be
that.
yeah, be patient, but also like it's okay to steal some time for yourself.
Are all of you parents?
Not
No.
all of us.
Oh,
Not
no,
me.
okay.
I am.
No.
Not
Okay.
me. Everybody else.
I was gonna say, being a parent, like just even listening to you guys or watching it on TV, props, because I don't know. I can barely survive with my dog. You know, And, like, I have
So
no
needy.
idea how you guys do it.
Anyway,
fun.
so I could see all that. Oxygen mask first to remember myself to do that. And wait it out.
Patience.
It's going to be all worth it in the end.
Patience.
Okay, well, it was so good seeing you guys. It was so
Good
good
seeing
meeting
you.
you, Ashley.
It was
And-
so nice meeting you and Lindsay.
Yeah, so
Yes.
nice.
And thanks for reading the cards, Kim.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No
Yeah,
problem.
they fit so well with everyone.
I loved it.
Yeah.
All right.
If you've enjoyed these video highlights, listen to the full episode on our YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe and ring that bell to be notified when new episodes are published. Find out more by going to www.bookinterrupted.com.
Book Interrupted.
Never forget, every child matters.